Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wait What? The podcast where the only thing that goes off the rails is a train of thought. Joining me today is a very funny man, Debo The Comedian.
Yo, what's happening,
What's
dog?
going on, Debo?
Thank you for having me today, bro.
Hey, glad to have you. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I just want to mention this. Thank you so much for this. I'm a huge nerd. I am into comics. I love comics, and I got this today from my man Ruben. This is sick.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Seriously, this is. I can't wait to put this on my dresser, dog.
No, hey, it's well deserved, man.
Yeah, because Captain America is my favorite
Yeah.
character, so I love that. Thank you.
You looked over when it was placed, you're like, oh my god, and I'm like, what do I have out? Like, I thought it was a mess or some shit, and I was like, oh man. But when you're like Cap, I'm like, dang God, like,
Bro, Cap, I love Cap, bro. Cap, I love everything Cap stands for.
imagine you're like, that cap is cool. Right behind it, I just see a big ass roach. Like, like thank God he saw the cap and not the. But how's your day going, man?
It's good, bro. It's hot. It's been hot as shit
Yeah,
lately,
man,
haven't it,
it's been
bro?
fucking brutal.
Oh my god, it's been hot as fuck lately.
Yeah.
I've been trying to like stay cool. I've been like sleeping with like ice on my head and shit because I don't have like central air. I
Mm.
don't have the luxury of central air, so I have to use air conditioners in my house.
Hey, I think they work better. Honestly, I prefer a good air
I
conditioner.
prefer a good air conditioning too,
Yeah.
though. I do. Air conditioners are the shit. I don't even fuck with anyone
Once you
says.
hear that humming of it, it's like you're like, I know it's working.
Yeah.
Like central air now and then, you're just like, why am I still kind of feeling like a little warm? No, I down here I don't have I can't even put up a air conditioner like a unit.
What, you don't have a window?
I have them, but they're leveled, so I'm terrified something could walk in.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
like the
Right.
is it worth the cost of being cool?
Mm.
You know?
Bro,
And
funny story. I actually one time I tried putting an air conditioning like in my room one time, and I am terrible at that shit.
yeah.
So it fell in one time, and a fucking bird. Yes, a bird flew into my window. I was still asleep.
Yeah.
Like I was still asleep, and a bird flew in, and all I just hear is. And just
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm dreaming. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on? And I wake up and it's a fucking bird sitting on my shoulder. And I'm like, oh my motherfucking God.
It's like, hey
What the
Devo,
hell?
the AC unit fell.
He's just like, you need to put this shit back in,
Yeah.
dog.
You see, like, imagine that, but with the rat.
Oh, dude, no.
Yeah, you see, like fuck it.
No.
I'll sweat. I'll lose some weight as I
Ooh,
sleep.
ooh, dude. I hate rats.
No,
I
they're
hate
the worst.
rats.
I think
I hate rats.
Chicago has some of the worst rats. I work downtown, so sometimes seeing them, it's like
Oh, yeah.
they're not scared of you.
No,
Like,
hell no. That shit, you be lucky if they don't pick up a fucking gun and shoot
yeah,
you.
right.
Those rats down there are crazy. But honestly though, it's crazy because like I feel like out of all the big cities, Chicago's like the cleanest.
It is.
It
Yeah.
definitely is.
Yeah.
Like Chicago's clean. Like,
Yeah.
but we have a lot of rats though.
I think I don't know. This is gonna sound dumb, but maybe because the fact that it's clean, but it's in one concentrated area, they can just
Yeah.
feed off
Oh
that
yeah.
concentrated area.
Yeah.
Where I think when it's scattered, since I in New York, I've been to New York and I just see like the trash piles they just have. I feel like they we see them because they're traveling in Chicago, but in New York, like they're just in that bunch.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
probably
right.
they're still there, but you probably won't see them until the other places where they got to move around.
Yeah, and they don't care being around humans either.
No,
That's
they
one
don't.
thing about our rats. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They will cross the street with you.
Yeah.
Like they do
Yeah.
not care. They will be around humans.
Yeah,
They don't
it's
give a
funny.
fuck.
Actually, I actually had a rat jump on me downtown. It's a true fucking story. I was waiting for my sister because she used to work at a restaurant downtown. So you've been downtown, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you've seen how like sometimes they got like those big ass like potted plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was one that kind of like reached up to my shoulder.
Oh fuck.
Thank God it was in the winter. Cause if had this been in like the summer, like I would have lost my shit. So I'm just waiting for her, just wait, and I feel like a tap on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Look around, no one's fucking there. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm going crazy, right? After a while, I see something. I had like my hoodie on, so I just see something here. So I just kind of like swat it, and I look down, and it's fucking rat.
Dude.
And then in that moment, I just
Oh,
fucking kicked it.
bro.
I punted it, and I walked away from it, and I'm like, that's not real. That didn't happen. Not until someone came up to me and was like, did that just happen? And I'm like, what? He's like, a rat just jumped on you.
Yeah, dude, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Those rats do not care, dog.
Had it not been for that, I would have been like, I hallucinated.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
that's not real. But,
Holy shit.
all right, then we're gonna get started. But with that being said, who is Debo the comedian?
Debo the Comedian, man, I'm a lot of things, bro. I'm a jack of all trades, man. First off, I want to start saying by comedy. I feel like comedy is one thing that's like always fueled my life. If that makes sense. Like I've always been like a naturally funny guy.
Yeah.
And I've always been around like people who want to be around me.
Yeah.
And basically, I've always been like a people's person.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah, you do have a good energy about you.
Yeah, I try to do that too because I feel like comedy is like a lost art, man. Like I just feel like more people need comedy, especially right now.
Yeah.
Because one reason why I do love comedy is because I just feel like it's one of those things where like there's a room like you can have a room full of people and we can all laugh at the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
No matter the race.
Yeah.
The person.
Yeah.
What the person's talking about. Like, we can all laugh and we can just turn our brains off and just laugh at one fucking thing. That's one thing I love about comedy. I feel like we need more of that right now. But
it could transcend like beliefs and morals and be like, we're laughing at this one thing right now.
Exactly.
Like,
all of us.
Yeah.
Like everyone. Yeah. Everyone in this room. Like, that's one thing I love about it. So I've always been into comedy since I was little. I've never been I am not everybody sees me and see like me this big black guy with dreads.
Yeah.
and everybody always thinks that like some people are kind of intimidated sometimes, but when you really get to know me, I am a huge teddy bear. I'm a huge teddy bear, bro. I do not like confrontation at all. And then once they find out my name's Debo, they're definitely like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, yeah. But once you get to know me, it's always like, oh, bro, I love this fucking dude.
Yeah.
I've always been like that. I'm just one for the people, bro.
Yeah, it's and it's also kind of shocking to believe that like people find out you're 24. Dude,
oh my god, I've always it's so funny because I have a joke about that actually, but I've always gotten that my entire life. I've always gotten that. Like people have always thought I'm older than what I am. Even when I was like 15.
Yeah. What's the earliest you got in a sir and you were like, I'm still 8? Like,
wait, what was the earliest what?
That you got like someone called you sir. And
so funny story. I got kicked out the club one time for looking too old.
Really?
Real shit. Real shit. And because we were on a cruise, and if you had never been on a cruise, they have clubs for each age limit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have clubs for each age limit. And at the time, I was 17. So, they got the 21 and up club. They got the 15 to 17 club. They got like the 18, 19 club.
Yeah.
And I went to the 15, 17 club, and I walked in, and the bartender, he's just staring me down. He's just like, sir, sir, hey, sir. And I'm just like, who the fuck is he talking to? I've never been called sir before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking to.
You're looking around like.
So he's like, sir, hey, you can't be in here. And I'm like, I'm 15. I mean, I'm 17. Like, I don't know. What do you mean? He's like, I need to see your ID right now. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And it's crazy. I showed him my ID and everything. He's still like, dude, no, you gotta go. This is not true. I mean, I had a full beard. I was like 6'3".
Damn.
He's just like, you are not about to come in this club and R. Kelly these little girls. Like,
everyone's gonna be like, there's a man in here. Like,
so I've always
you over here like no one wants to talk comics. Like,
right. I've always been mistaken like older than what I am. Like, yes, I am 24. Even now, 24 now. Like, I get women at my job to come up to me who are like 40 years old, and it's like, oh, you're handsome. How old are you? I'm like, I'm 24. And they're like.
Oh, never mind.
What? I've always been mistaken for my age.
Yeah, and it's funny because like Leo Mendoza, I think he's 23, 24.
And when he told me,
Yeah.
I was like, no fucking way.
He looks younger.
He looks way younger.
Yeah. And then you talk to him and you're like, respect for Leo, but like, man, he talks like a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old.
No, he does though. Yeah. He actually does. But I was so confused one time because like we were at Riddles. I don't know if you're familiar with Riddles.
I'm familiar, never been. I gotta make my way out there.
Yeah. So we were at Riddles and me and Leo was talking outside. It was an open mic and like this was before I knew his age.
Yeah.
He's got the jorts on, the big ass jacket.
Yeah.
The fat ass belly.
Yeah.
And he like pulls out a cig and like starts smoking it. And I'm like, okay, maybe he's not 17. Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Like I don't know. And then he just starts pulling out some fucking Modelo, starts drinking it. I'm like, I think I'm mistaken. I think this kid is older than what he is.
It's funny because if I showed someone a side by side of you and Leo and been like they're the same age, they'd be like bullshit.
Right?
Bullshit.
Bro, when he told me he was 24, I was like, get the fuck out of here. I did not know that. And he's just like, what? You thought I was young? You thought I was young? I was like, fuck yeah, I thought you were younger. Anybody would think you're younger. Like,
I hope I get to introduce him in a show at some point in my life because I had this joke I always want to say. I've told him too. I'm like, you're probably one of the freshest dressed comics because I feel like you stole Missy Elliott's clothes.
Dude, just one time in Riddles. Leo comes to open mic with like these. I don't even know. I don't know if they were jorts, but like they stopped right at his ankles. They were huge.
Yeah.
They were huge. And Leo went up like 5th that night, I think. And like he was just the joke of the night, like because
he wore unfinished jeans, like
bro, I gotta show you a picture of these jeans when we get done recording. Like these jeans, I shit you not, they were shorts and jeans at the same time. Like I've never seen anything like that before, and he was just the joke of the night, bro. It was hilarious. Like Alan, are you familiar with Alan Ford? Because Alan Ford was hosting that night.
I think
yeah. He was hosting that night, and when Alan's set was when Leo's set was over, Alan gets up stage, and he hugs Leo, and he looks at the crowd. He's just like, I think we all know the joke here tonight, and everybody just looking at his shorts. That shit was hilarious. No, but I love Leo though. I love Leo. Hell
it's
yeah.
It's all from Leo. A place of love, but with that being said, how were you growing up? Like, how you guys come from a big family or?
Oh, huge family, huge and old family. My mom has 9 siblings.
Oh,
my mom has 9 siblings, and my dad has 8 siblings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah,
on both sides.
Do you know all of them?
We're very close.
Yeah,
we are very close. And one thing I love about my family is that, well, really more so my mom's side, but what I love about my family is that we're like all in different places. Oh, like I got family everywhere. Like, I got family in California. I got family in New Orleans. I got family in Florida. I got family in Memphis. I got family everywhere. Bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and we're close, like very, very close. Like we we don't. Anytime anyone needs to call, needs someone, we're a phone call away.
Yeah.
We take pride in family. We love each other. We really do. That's one thing I love about my family is how much we do love each other. How much the love is there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you need family, bro. You need family.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, cause there's a lot of like, I don't know, lack for better words, shit family out there sometimes where you're like people, you hear stories about like brothers screwing up brothers over for some shit, and sometimes it's like, even like with Mexicans, sometimes it's like families like fighting over like land in Mexico and shit, and be like, oh, so this is why we don't talk.
My family's very supportive, and I love that about them because you really don't find that with comedy.
Yeah,
you do not find that with comedy, bro. Like families. Like, I just feel like when it comes to like someone in the family that's just like, oh yeah, I'm a comedian, you know, the family's just like, oh, okay. Like, good luck. Like, but
And it's funny because it's better to getting that than the you.
no, right, right.
Tell me a joke right now. It's like I'm working on this. That's not funny. And they're like, all right, fuck me, I guess.
I do love that about my family, bro. They're very, very supportive. Up until this day, you know, they come to a lot of my shows.
Mm-hmm.
They buy a lot of tickets. And you know, even my friends who I also consider family, you know, like everyone's very supportive of me. And
shout out Uncle Joe.
Shout out Uncle Joe
coming out to the mics as well with
that. That dude, he's with me so much. People think he's my agent.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Like people really think he's my agent. Like Uncle Joe goes with me everywhere. Like every, you know, even Joey. Joey wanted to get Uncle Joe on the podcast. Like he's with me all the time. You know, shout out Uncle Joe. Very, very supportive. You know, I just love that. But that's how I grew up. You know, I grew up in a huge family, bro. You know, we grew up supporting each other.
Yeah. How were the holidays? Do you guys travel out to see each other, or
honestly, I sometimes hate it's like you have to visit so many people.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you guys are meeting up in one spot, it's probably a lot.
Oh my god, you gotta visit so many fucking people, see so many fucking people. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing my family.
Yeah,
I'ma always love seeing my family, but it's just so much, and it's like a little overwhelming. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it's just like, bro, I gotta go here, and I gotta go there, and I gotta go see her, I gotta go talk to her, and then if I miss somebody, somebody's upset. Like, you know, it's so much, bro. When holidays, you just gotta talk to everybody, you gotta see everybody. It's just like, bro, like I said, I got 9 aunties and uncles. Like, I gotta go see everybody. You know, it's like so many rounds you gotta make. It gets overwhelming sometimes.
Like you can't even get that done in a weekend.
Literally, and that's the point I'm making. Like, I mean, the max we're with each other is like 2 to 3 days. Like, it's like you're waking up at 9 o'clock every morning to go see somebody, to see someone. Like, it's just, bro, like, it gets overwhelming sometimes. But I do love my family. I love seeing my family.
Has that ever happened a moment where you're like, you know what? Just to condense it, we're not gonna see this person this year. You still end up seeing them, and then it's one of those like that was the person that was most excited to see you.
I might sound like a little asshole when I say this, but it's just true. It's really based off relationships. Because, you know, everybody in the family has different relationships with each other. That's just the facts. Like, you do love everybody. Sorry. You do love everybody, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, you have different relationships with everybody. Yeah. You know, like, so I might go see that cousin over that cousin, you know, because a phone call with that cousin is just fine. Like, you know, like that, like that's totally acceptable. Like, that's fine. Because like I said, you know, the relationship between, you know, with this cousin may not be the same with that cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get you. There's times with certain like uncles, I'd be like, you know what? We could skip them this year.
You know,
and then somehow I end up like making something opens up. Like, oh, I guess I could go see them, and we hang out, have a great talk. And I was like, and to think I was gonna skip you this year. But how are you in school?
I am currently not in school right now.
Or just early on, like
before. I did play football. I was playing at Southern University. Oh, okay. It's in Baton Rouge. And, you know, it was defensive end.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it was a fun time, bro. It was. I fucked up a little bit. Yeah, but it's okay. We live and we learn.
Yeah, right.
We live and we learn.
As long as you're learning, that's the important part.
Exactly. You know, I would like to say I had me a good time in college. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But no, it was a real good experience though. I'm never gonna regret going to college. Mm-hmm. But like, if it wasn't for football, I wouldn't have went to college. No, okay. Because I was a football player. I was heavy into football. You know, like, you know, I had a whole bunch of Division I offers. Yeah. Coming out of high school and then going to prep school. So, you know, I went to school for football. Yeah. Like, I was not a college person. Yeah. I'm not a school person.
Yeah. Did you? What were you studying while you were at, or what did you claim while you were studying?
So, I was back and forth. I love animals. When I first got to school, I was studying animal science.
Okay.
So I can be a vet one day. But that shit was way too hard.
Yeah.
When they hit me with the 6 years of school, I was like, you know what, this might not be for me. So
And that makes sense because you gotta think as a vet, you gotta learn dogs, cats,
everything. And I
every
wanted to be an
fucking thing.
exotic vet.
Oh,
So
okay.
I wanted to be a vet that like works at like zoos.
Oh, okay. I was
And
thinking
works
like,
on like the lions and shit like that.
yeah,
Like that's the type of vet I wanted to be.
yeah.
No.
I
No. That was so I ended up dropping out of that.
like you gotta look at this flamingo again. It's not
Right, right. Like I don't know. It was too much, very overwhelming. Like I said, I'm not a school person. And after I got done with that, I switched it to business because I mean it's business. Like it was the easiest thing I could do at the time with playing football because bro, school and football, it's a lot. Balancing and everything.
yeah.
So I was
Because football becomes like a job itself, right?
yeah, bro. I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to practice.
Damn.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Conditioning, weights.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand when as a football player, bro, if it's not school, it's football.
Yeah.
If it's not football, it's school. Like literally. There's no in between or anything like that. Like
How many hours of sleep were you running on?
bro, you have to you have to learn how to run off at least 5 hours of sleep, bro.
Oh,
No
okay.
bullshit. Like because bro, it would be nights I would get back from because we had night practices.
Damn.
We would have night practices, and it would be times I would get back from night practice and shit like that, and I would have homework.
Yeah.
I got to do homework, so I wouldn't go to sleep till like 1 o'clock. Like then get up 1 o'clock, practice at 6. Like bro, like it was a lot. But I wouldn't change anything though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything. I loved my experience. My experience was very life learning.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot, bro. I really did.
And that's what's up because it's college. I feel like I don't know. I only for half semester, so I don't really know too much about college itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very eye opening when you learn other experiences. Just to be like, hey, look, it's. I feel like in high school we're just caught in just little moments of just high school, and then once you realize it, once you're an adult out there and really go out and realize you're somewhere else and get to meet other people and be like, holy shit, there's other shit other than the things I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The college experience. I will say though, college isn't for everybody. It
No.
isn't. College is not for everybody, bro. Like even right now, I'm currently I'm trying to get into HVAC.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying
Nice.
to go back to trade. I'm back to school, trade school, to take up HVAC and do that for right now with my comedy. That's I feel like that's for more people.
Yeah.
That's for more people.
Absolutely.
Because it's a career job. You make good money, and you only go to school for a year.
Yeah.
Like and to pile it on, you're not taking fucking geometry,
Yeah.
English,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
gym class, like
Yeah.
you're not doing the other shit. You're
Yeah.
strictly just hands on. If you want to take up HVAC, okay, well you take up HVAC. You work on HVAC. If you want to weld, you do welding. I feel like trade school that is for more people. I really do.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
But if you want to be a doctor or some shit like that, like a lawyer, go to school. Go to school.
There's certain things that I'm not gonna disrespect by people that went out and get it, but I feel like there's certain degrees that you shouldn't even have to go and get a degree for.
You should. Actually,
like,
no, you shouldn't.
Like people that have
business
degrees,
is one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Music,
music is one of
film.
them.
Where I'm like,
film is one of them.
Where I'm like, you didn't need a degree for this. You need to study this.
I am so against like people going to school for stuff like that because there's so much success outside of school. Because how many people do you actually know? And I'm into like the whole Hollywood scene.
Yeah.
As far as like because if it wasn't for football, I would have went to film school.
Okay.
Because I want to be a director.
Yeah.
And everything like that, and so I know about it, and I do a lot of research on it. How many people do you actually know went to school to study film?
Exactly.
Like
And then they're doing something with it.
Exactly, right. Because the credentials don't matter. Well, I'm not going to say they don't matter. I'm not going to say they don't matter. But don't think that you're going to have a job.
Yeah.
Because you got a degree in film. No. That's not how that works. What's crazy? I actually think, as far as Hollywood, I actually think they look for more of the people who think outside the box when it comes to directing or filmmaking or cinematography, as far as people who went to school. Because I feel like when you're in school, you're in a box.
Yeah.
Like you're in a box. Like you're thinking, you're almost thinking the way they want you to think, if that makes sense. Like, like when it comes to film, I feel like, especially film, I feel like film is the most like your way type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, make this your way. Like, you're not about to, like, for an example, Quentin Tarantino can't teach someone to make a film like Quentin Tarantino. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, but it's funny because you see a lot of Tarantino-esque movies where you're like, oh, they're trying to be him. But exactly. It's not.
But it's not.
Like,
and that's why I said especially film.
Yeah.
You have to do, don't get me wrong, you can have, like, attributes of, like, the way the film is made, like certain influences.
Yeah.
You can have influences.
Yeah.
As far as, like, for an example, like the whole camera thing with Jaws. A lot of people use that now.
Yeah.
Like that. You can have influences like that, but you cannot make a movie like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, yeah.
Because people are going to look at it, people are going to say, this is a ripoff. Like, this is...
Have you ever watched, what is it called? Bad Times at the Royale or Good Times at the Royale?
You're saying it wrong. It's...
Yeah. Something at the Royale.
I haven't seen it, but I know what movie you're talking about. Yeah. But I haven't seen it, but I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
That has the whole movie. It feels very Tarantino-esque. Like, I feel like they saw one of his movies and were like, "Hey, I want to make my version of it," and it's just
never worked.
It never worked.
Never works. Like, it never works.
Had a decent cast, which I can't remember.
That was the movie with Chris Hemsworth, right?
Yeah, he's like a cult leader or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's something at the. I know that's what it goes for, but you're right. Like, it's one of those. I feel like I don't want to say like this people or just say that it's not worth going to school for these things, but I feel like they should have a better like trade school approach, because I think with music, movies, and stuff like that, I don't think you need to learn the theory behind it. You just kind of want to be like, hey, look, so these are the basic steps to get you started. Mm-hmm. Go and do what you want to do.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to. Why am I sitting in class learning about how Steven Spielberg makes a film?
Yeah.
I'm not Steven Spielberg.
That
makes no sense to me.
I think it would make sense, but to be like, hey, so this how he operated the camera to get this angle would make more sense.
That makes more sense
than being like, oh well.
And that's the point I'm making when I say influences. Like, you can have influences. Yeah. That's perfectly fine. That's cool. But when you go to school and then they show you like they'll probably play a Tarantino movie and be like, well, yes, the dialogue here is so and so, and I'm like, why are you teaching me that?
Yeah,
like, that's his dialogue.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be worried about that. Like that. It just doesn't add up to me. And it's like that with music, like you said. It's like that with business.
Yeah,
like you said. Like even with business, I feel like business is a very creative thing. If you want to start a business, don't try to copy someone else's. Like it's just very. Like I said, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, go to school. You need that. Because you need to know
the lawyer, all that.
You need to know the process.
Yeah.
All the other shit is just. I feel like it should be more of, like you said, like maybe a trade or whatever. But
a trade approach, because it's like even there's, especially in the sense with the creative stuff, it's like, all right, cool. We can't teach you to be this person.
Exactly.
They went through the shit that they went through to be able to like present the thing the way they did. All we can do is like, this is the basic stuff. Mm-hmm. Go and do it. Because I have a couple of friends that have done music, and one of them, he's like, yeah, I want to go to school for it. And I was like, don't. Like they're
Right?
not
No,
gonna.
it's not. It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Because he would make beats, and I would tell him like, you don't want to learn music, you want to learn how to operate this,
And I feel like
which is two different
I feel
things.
like the best talents are the ones that you can't teach.
Yeah.
Really, like you're not about to, you're not about to go to a great director and be like, you have to do it like this.
Yeah.
You're not about to do that because what he had was special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he brought to the table when he first started is what made him who he is today. So you can't teach that.
Yeah.
You can't teach that, and that's why I feel like there's not a lot of like originality today in Hollywood. Is because you have so many people who try to teach, what other directors do, and it's like you can't do that. Like you can't teach something special. That's like that's like you giving a basketball to somebody and be like, here, be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, no,
This is how he practiced. This is what he did. Now go do it.
Right, exactly. Like you that's not possible. So that's why when it comes to originality, I feel like originality like is slowly dying because you just can't teach what someone has special. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Like for a great example, like I said earlier, is Tarantino's dialogue. Tarantino's dialogue is like no other. That's why a lot of his movies are great.
Yeah.
The dialogue between characters, the way he writes and goes about his scripts are amazing and just something you just can't teach.
What would you say is your top 3 favorite Tarantino movies? I'm assuming you're a huge fan.
This is my favorite director.
Yeah. Mine too. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't want to be like everybody else and just say Django. But Django is just so fucking
Django's
good,
fucking
bro.
great.
It's just so good, bro.
Yeah.
Because I always say when you have a favorite of someone, like I feel like you're only a true fan if you like say like if you don't say like a fan favorite, like for instance, if you're a Michael Jackson fan and you ask, oh, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song, and you just be like, Beat It.
Yeah.
Like like that's why I don't want to say Django, but
you see,
Django is just so good, bro.
The thing about with like that is like it has to be good. Like there's sometimes that is that good that we can't.
Django isn't only a great Tarantino movie. It's a great movie of all time. Like it's one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like it's that good. So I gotta say Django first, bro. Django is just too good. Django, I'll probably say Django, Inglourious Bastards.
Hell yeah.
I'll say Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I'll say Pulp Fiction because I was about to say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That film got some hate. I don't understand why. I think the storytelling in that film was really good. But Inglourious Bastards and Django it's almost like it's one B, 1A. Like you can't. Inglourious Bastards is Christopher Waltz, bro. His like right hand man. He is such a good actor, bro.
The amount of work he puts into shit, it's like, damn, dude, you fucking acting out here,
bro. He embodies his roles. Like even the one movie, did you see The Hateful Eight?
Yeah,
dude, Christopher Waltz was so good in that, bro. He was so good in that.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he's in it. He was the
That's not him.
He was the that is him.
That's it. The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, he was the
guy with the mustache and the ball hat.
I think so. Yeah,
the one that's
he was in it. He was in it.
Debo. I would think I might have to challenge because I thought it was him too. Yeah, I don't think it's him.
That has to be him.
Yeah, we got technology.
That has to be him because it's Channing Tatum. The Mexican dude.
Yeah.
And he was the
ugly guy. The ugly guy.
And it's Christopher Waltz.
Oh yeah, you know what? Why am I acting like this isn't? There's a guy you're thinking about, Tim Roth. He plays English Pete.
Oh shit, that's not Christopher Waltz?
No, I thought the same thing too.
What?
I thought the same thing too.
Oh my fucking god.
That's insane, right? I thought it was.
They got Abomination.
Yeah.
Playing what the fuck?
Yeah.
I never caught that.
I thought it was the same thing too.
Because did he not give Christopher Waltz like? Was he not giving
Yeah,
Christopher
yeah.
Waltz, bro?
I
Like,
think you know what it was. I think it's the gray and the mustache.
and the mustache, bro.
Yeah.
That I never really peeped it.
Yeah, because when I watched it, I'm like, why is he kind of a copy of what's his name, the doctor from Django? Then I looked into it, and then how you said it, yeah, they got Abomination.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow. I always thought that was Christopher Waltz.
Yeah. By the way, that's the better Hulk movie. Like that.
So much hate.
Yeah.
That movie got so much hate. I don't understand it.
I think it's one of those. They just wanted to hate it, but in time it's like now you realize how good of a movie that actually is. Mm-hmm. That's actually one of my favorite movies. Top 5 across the board. That's up there.
I don't think it's one of the best. I don't think it's a top 10 Marvel movie, but I don't think it deserves the hate it gets.
I would say it's top.
I will say I do like the Hulk change though. I do like Mark Ruffalo better.
No,
I like Mark Ruffalo.
We were having such a good time, man.
I do like Mark Ruffalo better. I feel like Mark Ruffalo is he's a good in between. Like he's a good Hulk and he's a good Bruce Banner. I just think Marvel fucked him up. I think like the character.
Yeah.
I think like they didn't give him much to work with at some point in time. When it got to be like the whole like Hulk and Bruce Banner like going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like Infinity War.
Yeah.
I think that's where it all like started to kind of.
Yeah.
Like that was
my thing is I prefer Edward Norton because the whole thing of like the whole thing with the Hulk is like you got this scrawny guy that becomes this monster. And I feel like Edward Norton embodied it better because you see him he's he might even if he has muscle on him like Buffalo's like kind of built, you know.
No, he is.
So to have that transformation is kind of more obvious where it's like this small guy just that's gonna become this monster. It becomes like a bigger like more. It's more impactful. Mm-hmm. Because it's like you wouldn't expect it from him.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that. I don't. He just wasn't fitting the whole scientist thing, man. For me,
I'll agree that
he wasn't fitting the scientist. He just didn't. I don't know. He wasn't fitting that vibe for me. Mm-hmm. He was a great Hulk though. Like his Hulk.
Yeah.
His Hulk was fire. Like they need to bring that back. Like
I go back and watch that final fight just for the hell of it because it's fucking raw.
It was really really good, bro. I do love his Hulk, but like I said, I think Marvel, and it's always get kind of back and forth with the whole like Hulk debate as far as like Marvel the way they treated the Hulk, but it's like you have to have that because the Hulk is the one to snap, to bring everyone back. So it's like you have to have Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
And you have to have that like change.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, it's like a lose-lose situation. Like
it's one of those if you get Savage Hulk, someone fucked up. You know?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that we got Professor is like, all right, because we need that intellect to kind of figure this shit out. But do you know that they can't make a solo Hulk movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Universal still owns the rights to distribution. So they're like, yeah, that's why he's always a secondary character.
And I hate that too because they're giving like so many heroes movies. Yeah. They don't need them. I feel like that's a huge problem in this phase that Marvel has. Everybody doesn't need a movie. Yeah. Every hero does not need a goddamn movie. Like, I think, like some characters it's okay to be a side character. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying, like with Supergirl. Like I don't think Supergirl needs a movie. Yeah. Like I think.
Well, that's DC, but yeah, I see.
I know it's DC. I'm just making an example. Okay, like every character does not need a solo movie. Yeah. Like. Think about it. In the first phase of Marvel, you had what? You had Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America.
Yeah. Avengers.
Like, that's who you had. Yeah. You didn't have fucking Eternals. Like, Who else? Fucking the Marvels. Like
Yeah.
you didn't have all of that shit. You didn't have that. Like why does Monica Rambeau need a movie?
Yeah.
Why? Like it makes no sense. She's okay as a side character. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
And
And that's the thing, like even in WandaVision, like her story was developed well there. You know what I mean?
right,
Like
exactly. She doesn't need a whole movie.
yeah.
Like she doesn't need that. Like I don't know, man. Marvel has been on my fence a lot
Yeah.
lately.
Have you
I'm
been like have you watched everything, everything?
everything.
Everything, everything?
Everything.
Okay.
I watch everything Marvel, dog. I actually just got I'm reading the Captain Marvel, not Captain Marvel, I'm sorry. I'm reading the Captain America comic I just got from my friend
Mm-hmm.
not too long ago. It was the first issue he had got me. I need to finish reading it, but yeah, yeah, I watched everything.
Yeah.
I watched every single thing.
More power to you. I dropped off towards the end.
You know what? You're not missing anything.
Yeah.
you're not missing
Yeah.
anything at all, bro.
For me, the second Doctor Strange is where I was like, "Come on, guys! Like
Yeah,
this has
bro.
so much potential for being something more." Then I saw what it was, and I was like, "All right."
I don't think. I think it was too. It was too Sam Raimi-ish.
Yeah.
Like it started. It was weird. It started to be like a horror movie.
Well, that's what they were. That's what it was promoted as for a bit. But like it's
Oh,
gonna
you know
be,
what it was?
yeah.
You're right. It was.
And then it really wasn't either.
It was.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it was too. It's too many characters, bro. Like this is the point I'm making with Marvel. Marvel used to see the reason why we're so fed up with Marvel now is because we don't get a chance to know these characters.
Yeah.
We don't get a chance to know these characters, so we have no
Connection.
we don't have no connection with them.
Yeah.
Like that's what made the first phase so special. We grew to new. I mean, we grew to know Iron Man. We
Yeah.
grew to know Tony Stark. You know, we grew to know Steve Rogers, Captain America. Like we grew to know those characters because it was less films.
Yeah.
Now you got movies like Eternals, and you're throwing fucking 9 heroes
Yeah.
in one movie. If any like heroes needed a show, it would be the Eternals.
That
Just
makes
introduce each hero in each show. But like now, you got we don't even have a team. Like we're about to have an Avengers movie, and there's no team.
Yeah.
Like there's no team.
No.
Like there's no character development. There's nothing. Like this is the point I'm making. Like we don't. There's no. Like like I said back then, you had what was first? Iron Man. And you had Thor.
Yeah.
You had you had the Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
You had Captain America. Like
yeah.
There's no more solo movies. There's too many heroes to keep up with.
Yeah.
And like you said, that's why you dropped off because it's like, who the fuck am I paying attention to?
No,
like,
for sure. Because I think, and then I feel like even if they do have a solo movie, it's one of those like, well, we got to connect it to the bigger picture. Which is one of those like, hey, that's not a bad idea, but I'm also like, can I just keep invested in this? And that's what the original movies did great. Like the whole first saga, as they're calling Infinity, where it's like, look, this is the movie for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a little snippet of what's coming next.
Exactly.
Where I feel like now they're making these movies that's like, here's what's coming next, and here's a snippet of a movie.
No, right.
Like,
exactly. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And I think at that point it's like, well, I'm not like, and then that's the thing. You don't even I feel like sometimes they don't even know what's coming next.
No,
like,
and that's what it feels like because there's so many like post credit scenes they have done nothing with.
Yeah,
they have done nothing with, and it's just so frustrating because like. But I also blame the fans though. Fandom, no real shit.
Yeah.
Fandom is to be blamed.
Yeah,
because when we got out of the whole Infinity Saga, fans were complaining. We're not getting enough films. Because, back then, bro, it was like, what, 2 Marvel movies a year?
Maybe that, yeah.
Maybe it was 1 a year?
Yeah.
Like, fans were complaining, like, bro, like, why are you only pumping out 1 movie a year?
Yeah.
But people don't realize, bro, it's quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
And we have gotten quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Now you guys have got what you said. Now they're pumping out movies. We're getting 2 to 3 movies a year.
Yeah. With shows and all this other shit.
And now they're shit.
Yeah.
Because there's, like I said, there's no development. There's no development. We don't even know these fucking characters. We don't even know these characters, bro. Like I said, there's no team.
Yeah.
We're about to get ready to fight Dr. Doom.
With who?
With who?
Yeah.
Like with who?
There's a thing that got me about the was it the Fantastic Four post credit where
it was
with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, they're saying that Cap, which is Sam Wilson, he's like suing them. They can't use the word. They can't use the name Avengers. And I was like, what is he using it for?
Right, exactly. Like, what is he using it for? Like he has no team.
What team? There is
what
no
team.
Does
he
right
have?
Like, there's people probably working together, but even then, again, it's just snippets of it.
Just snippets.
Like the scene where at the end of Shang-Chi, where they're learning about the rings, and it's and
it's
Hulk,
it's Hulk,
Marvel,
Captain Marvel,
and Wong, yeah. And they're just kind of talking about it. I'm like, is this the Avengers? Is Wong an Avenger? Like, are we just fucking calling each other? Like, what are we doing? Like,
and see, I feel like that's Marvel's like way of like getting the fans back right now is because now they're, because now Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom.
Yeah, which
now they're bringing Thor back. They're bringing Captain America back.
Yeah.
It's like now you're just throwing nostalgia at us so we pay attention. And I hate that shit so much, bro, because Iron Man had one of the best character endings ever. The ending, I feel like bringing RDJ back is such a disrespect to his ending.
Even if they separate him from like Iron Man, it's gonna be like, so we couldn't get another actor.
Literally,
like, why does it have to be him?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just throwing nostalgia in our face. It's like, okay, now we got RDJ back. It's like, okay, but what about Tony Stark? The last or like it's so disrespectful, bro. Because he had such a good ending. Like he had such a good ending. People don't. Marvel is failing to realize, bro, is that like there's only so much story you can tell.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. There's only so much story you can tell with a character, and all of these characters, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, all of these characters, bro, it has such a good ending. Yeah. It had such a good ending because the story was over.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man whole thing is that, he couldn't retire from being Iron Man. He couldn't stop because he knew that
some shit was always gonna
come and he was the cause of it. Like, well, now you can rest. Like, this is the only way you're gonna get yourself to rest. So now you can do it. It's like it was such a good ending, and now, bro, it's just like, bro, like they just
bringing everybody back.
Just bringing everybody back just for the fuck of it. Like,
which I felt like they had a decent. I know they had to pivot from the whole Kang shit, but even then, I feel like they were just gonna revert back to it.
Yeah, because they have to. They have. Because if they don't, everything is gonna go to shit. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we all know money talks.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I'm giving you this big paycheck, and it's gonna bring Marvel back up, we don't give a fuck what happened in the past. You need to come back. That's just what it is.
And then too, we're still watching. I'm still gonna watch it. Like,
I don't. I just like with Toy Story 5. I said the other day, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if they make Toy Story 10. Like I am going to watch it. Like I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, because there's things I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. And then I'm right there.
And they're right there. Yeah. Just all especially with Marvel, because it's like you got hope. Okay, this is the one now. Like this is the one.
And then there's times they hit the nail on the head, and you're like, you know what? That was fucking good. I like that because I was a huge fan of the first season of Loki.
Oh, bro, Loki is so good.
Like that shit was fucking. And then I feel like they dropped the ball in the second one.
The second one, I like the ending.
I like the first and last episode.
The ending was good. Yeah. I feel like there were a lot of filler episodes in the second season. There were a lot of filler episodes that didn't really. I feel like I had the same problem the boys had. I don't know if you watched the boys. Man, yeah. Don't even get me started, bro. I was so fucking disappointed. So disappointed.
Talking about scorched earth, nothing but bullshit. Like,
bro,
that shit.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. The entire season was bad. I don't care what anyone says. The best episodes was the first one and the sixth one, I think it was. Whichever episode Bomb Squad came and
Bombshell.
Is it Bombshell? I think it's Bomb Squad. Is it Bombshell or Bomb?
Bombshell. Something Bomb.
Yeah, it's something Bomb.
Yeah.
Whatever episode that was when he came back to fight Soldier Boy. That episode and the first episode was the two best episodes. Other than that, bro.
Bomb Site.
Bomb Site. Other than that, bro, that shit was terrible. It was terrible. I didn't even like the ending. I didn't like the ending. I did not like the ending at all. I think that power scaling is a thing, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like you telling me that you're gonna have this fight between like Billy Butcher, the son, Homelander, and then Kamiko's just there.
Yeah, she truly was just there.
Kamiko's just there. Like it irks me just talking about it, bro.
And here's the thing, even in the same season, earlier, Homelander sized Kimiko with his heat vision or his eyes, right? With lasers. Yeah, there in that moment, it just knocks her back. Like how would that?
It couldn't like knock her through the wall at least.
It didn't do like to be. You could also someone could have just been like, oh well, in the Russia things, maybe not enough power, but the fact he sliced her, he fucking sliced her, and then the part that gets me the most that I was hoping when they're like, oh, Homelander, he's gonna lose it one of these days and he's gonna fuck shit up. Didn't even fucking.
I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see that,
and I think that's where they went wrong. Is that not showing us like. At least a little bit of his plan, don't get me wrong, like.
And then sorry to cut you off, but he talks about it where when they were blackmailing him with that footage.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll take out the cell towers first, and then I'm gonna go after this, and then the Pentagon, and I'm like, cool. Let's see a snippet of that.
Exactly.
Like, let's just see him run through a fucking building and be like. If I could have rewrote it, I don't know how they would have showed it, but just have him like. Show that he wasn't going to be accepted as what he wanted as being a god, and then him being like, cool, and then just fucking
yeah, bro. Like I wanted to see that. I think if first of all, I want to say that talk about filler episodes. That's literally the entire season. Is filler episodes. Yeah. The entire season. I feel like that it gave the episodes were out of place. And there weren't enough episodes because it felt very empty. Mm-hmm. Like, and the ending was safe in my opinion. Yeah. The ending was very safe in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, it was a little bit satisfying, but I just feel like it was empty. It's something we didn't see that we needed more of. Yeah. Like I said, it felt like it feels like it should be another episode, in my opinion. Yeah. It felt like it should be another episode. Like, it just never felt accomplished. You know, it felt like it wasn't finished. Yeah. It was just too safe. Like, even with who died? Frenchie. Yeah. Bro, you telling me Frenchie couldn't go out a little bit more honorable? Like, yeah. They didn't even show him getting zapped. Yeah. Like, He just told Homelander to fuck off, and we cut to the next scene, and he's bleeding to death. Like, what, bro?
And I feel like that was shot more cinematic than it should have been, because that light's beaming in, and keeping. I'm like, what is this, man? Like,
what is going on? Yeah. Like,
and then even then that the funeral they did him, that whole kind of eulogy afterwards, and then they find that note that he had at the camps. And, like, he talks about, like, seeing each other's assholes or whatever. I'm like, that was a good joke. I feel like they ran it a little too long.
Yeah, bro, they ran a little bit too long. They definitely ran a little bit too long. I think, I don't know, man. It was bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't, like I said, it just felt empty. Yeah. That last season, it just felt real empty. It felt like we needed more. It just wasn't enough, bro. Because even when Homelander lost his powers, it was, honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I enjoyed seeing him powerless to see who he really was. That was good. But that was the best part about the episode. Yeah. The last episode. That was the best part about the episode. Yeah. There was nothing else. And Kamiko just getting... Bro, come on, bro. Kamiko just getting the fucking
Soldier Boy blast.
Soldier Boy blast. I just feel like it was just so safe.
Yeah,
it was just so safe. It was safe. Like we needed more, bro. We just needed more.
And it's crazy because I think The Boys is one of the few. I guess it's the show that really went off the comics and did it better.
Yes,
so
because I read the comics.
Yeah,
I read the entire comic.
Yeah,
and when I tell you that it is completely different.
Yeah.
From the show. Because that's why everybody was so skeptical why it even got made. Because the comic really isn't that good. Like the comics okay.
I've read a few, and I've always heard that the guy that basically it's like a hate letter to comic books.
Yeah,
like the dude like basically hated all these like Marvel and DC characters,
and it was really just a parody.
Yeah,
that's really what it was, to really make fun of them.
Yeah,
but the reason why I was so disappointed with the last season, because I love The Boys so much. It probably was my favorite show to watch.
Yeah,
because I feel like if superheroes were real in the world we have now,
yeah,
that is the realest. Like that's the best adaptation you can have of superheroes, in my opinion, is The Boys. That's the best adaptation, because it wouldn't be like Marvel, it wouldn't be like DC, all sunshine and rainbows and shit, and superheroes always saving the day. And no, they will be a publicity stunt.
No,
they will be a publicity stunt. People will make money off of them. You know, it would be a lot of selfishness. Yeah, like that is exactly how the world would be. Yeah, that right there. It would not be like fucking Marvel and fucking
where Cap can't afford the Sam Wilson can't afford the boat.
Right, exactly. Like like no.
Yeah. You saved us from Thanos. Yeah, I can't. You can't help me out with this boat.
Like that's why the plane scene with Queen Maeve in Homelander. I love the part. I love the part when he zaps like the pilot and shit and the control thing, and the plane's going down, and Queen Maeve's like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" And Homelander's just like, "Shit, I don't know."
We leaving.
And then Queen Maeve's just like, "Okay, well, let's just fly him down to the ground." And Homelander's just like, "You want me to fly?" Yeah. 200 passengers. Yeah. Back and forth. Yeah. To the ground. It's gonna take forever. Yeah. Like that type of realism, I love that. I love that because, you know, if that was a Marvel scene or a DC scene,
they would have found a way.
They would have found a way. Yeah. Like, you know, they would have found a fucking way. The Boys, bro, like it's just so much realism in it. I just love. You know, like even with heroes accidentally, you know, killing off people or whatever. Like, it will be covered up.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be covered up. Like, oh no, he didn't do this. Yeah. You know, it would be lied. It would be a lot of politics into it. Like, that's why I love The Boys, bro. Because it is the realest adaptation of heroes if we was to ever have superheroes in this world.
No, I completely agree. And then I think that's what, like the whole corruption, the drug use, and you got heroes that people with abilities being told that they're special and everything. You don't think that's gonna go to their head?
Exactly,
and then just be inflated, just like basic, egomaniacs.
And then you have a lot of shitty heroes. Yeah, you have a lot of shitty ass heroes. Like, you know, I always say, man, The Boys, bro, The Boys. I don't know if I'm saying it now because the last season was so bad, but The Boys will go down as one of the best shows ever. Like, The Boys is good, bro.
Season 3 was probably the best, in my opinion.
Oh, season 3 was amazing. Was that Herogasm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not because of that, but
crazy episode, dog.
And then Soldier Boy really added to the show. Like, he really did.
Oh, dude, I love Soldier Boy, bro.
And
I love Soldier Boy. If Cap was a douche, that is literally Soldier Boy, dog. I love Soldier. Every time Soldier Boy opens his mouth, I just listen. I'm like, I'm here for it. Like, he is hilarious. That the scene when he's up there with like Homeland and he had just got like the what's the name, the shit that made him invincible or whatever.
The V1.
Yeah, the V1. Yeah, and fucking, what did Soldier Boy say? He's like, I'm a god, and Soldier Boy's like, you're not a god. Yeah, and he's just like, you had a wet dream about a chick with juicy tits. If that's the case, then I'm a god every night.
Yeah. He is fucking awesome, yeah.
Oh, the scene with the Deep, he's like, "Do you need knee pads?"
No.
Deep's like, "What?" He's like, "Do you need knee pads? Because you're looking at me like you want to suck my hog." Dude, he's one of the most quotable characters I've ever seen in my life, bro.
One of my favorite throwaway jokes of his was where they gave him a drink, and then he's like, I used to drink with Cosby. Man, he made a strong drink. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I love Soldier Boy, bro. I love Soldier Boy. When he woke up, he's just like, "Did you fuck me?"
Yeah. Like, I just found out about this morning. Like, why am I in your room? Like, I was asking important questions. Like,
I love Soldier Boy, bro. Soldier Boy is hilarious.
But you know what, Debo, before we get out of here, throw out your socials, throw your tags, make sure people see you.
Absolutely. I am Debo The Comedian on everything. On Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all of it. All of the above. Go follow me. Go follow my man too and go watch.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. This is my guy. This is also an hilarious dude. He really is. This is also another funny dude.
You know, it's funny. Every time we go to the open mic host, I know that's where we kind of meet and see each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I hope there's like a burner between us. Because I like the times I followed you, I'm like, I got a lot to follow to. Like,
yeah.
And then there's times and things I'm working on, and if I'm following you, I'm like, you know what? We're gonna work on those things another day. Like, I gotta bring.
How long have you been doing comedy?
A year.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's been about a year and a half.
Nice.
About a year and a half, 2 years.
How do you like it?
Give us some. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I truly say I do this just off of the sole purpose of, me loving to get on that stage and tell jokes. Like,
yeah.
I'm at the point where, like, bro, if I get famous, I get famous. If I don't, I don't. It's not gonna stop me either way. Like,
yeah.
The shit's fun. It's really fun.
It's fun, and it's and you're funny. You're a funny man. Very creative with what you're doing. Go up there, so
Thank you.
it's noticed.
I appreciate that.
And that's the thing. We're like not even 2 years in. Could you imagine with more time?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's comedy. I've grown to learn that comedy is not one of those things that it could happen overnight.
Yeah.
It could not happen overnight. It's never. You're not about to be fucking Eddie Murphy tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. So I am very patient with it. Like I said, if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But I'm gonna keep telling jokes.
Yeah.
No matter how it comes. I don't care. I love this.
Yeah.
I really do.
You just, take it from me, whatever. Like, just the path you're on, there's gonna be a lot of success. Just know I see it, and just whether comedy, you got it. Like now it's just one of those. There's nothing to it but to do it.
Absolutely, I appreciate that, man. So go follow. Yes, and thank you again, Ruben, my man, for this is great. This made my day.
I'm gonna be honest. At the start of this, I didn't think this was gonna be a very comic based conversation. I'm glad. I'm happy it is. I feel like we did our thing here, but it was.
Well, I mean, you said you're one of the people to know me.
Yeah,
and I'm a geek. Everybody, I'm a huge geek. I love comics. I love movies. I love comedy. That's who I am. You know? And like you said, I mean, they got to learn that today.
Yeah, so. I learned a lot. Debo the Comedian. I'll make sure I tag everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and then, all right, guys, that was another episode of Wait What? Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.